Shalom, Israel. It's your brother New Breed coming through with another live stream. As you enter the stream, pound the like button. I got a message for the chosen out there, man. I want y'all to know you are not alone in this secret war that we fight. Yeah, there's battles that are fought daily in the spiritual and physical realm, man. And nobody really wants to talk about it because, you get labeled crazy. People quick to write you off, you know what I'm saying? When you can see, when the veil has been lifted, when you understand what's going on around you. It can be a very rigorous challenge, but at the end, it can be invigorating and rewarding. And we got to hang in there. We got to deal with the monitoring spirits on a daily basis. We got to deal with friends that switch up real quick. I'm talking about, listen, in this day and age, your friends are going to be hitting the switch on you. Whole lot of cowards out there who are going to change up in these last days. And then you got the sly, cunning serpents and snakes in the grass that they're enemies, but they like to disguise themselves as friends. They really foes, man. And you got to watch yourself. See, there's a battle with good versus evil going on in this world. And we pretty much got to go DEFCON 3 right now. We got to get our defenses up. Because the witches and warlocks, wizards, gang stalkers, perpetrators, weirdos, meat suits, man, they getting sent out here to wage full-blown war. You know, it's really going down like that, man. Y'all know the last couple of streams I've done, I've been speaking in regards to witchcraft, and I've been really blowing the lid off of that topic, really going in. So as of late, a gentleman tagged me in his post on Instagram. So happens during one of the streams I did, there was a scene in which one of the witches were chanting names. This young man's name happened to be chanted, and he's an Atlanta-based music producer. Right. A gospel Atlanta-based music producer. His name happened to be chanted in one of those documentaries or shows that I was showing y'all, or that witch show. And I found that quite interesting because, maybe it could have been coincidence, or it could just be that it was meant to be brought to my attention so we can possibly do some music together, But it goes to show, like, these witches are actually plotting and planning and strategizing against righteous men. I mean, witchcraft is real. They're doing things to cultivate negative energy around you. This is why you got to make sure your defense is up. You got to make sure your temple is not defiled, because they like to operate in secrecy and they operate from a distance. But underneath the scenes, in the dark, man, they out here casting spells, and it's real. Somebody said, yeah, it's getting bad out here. Real talk. So, ladies and gentlemen, you got to be prepared. When you begin to battle against darkness, and this is what you chosen ones got to understand, you were born for this time period to actually battle against the evil. That is your purpose. Your purpose in life is to fight evil. It's to be the voice of reason. It's to go against the grain, so to speak. It's to stand out opposed to fitting in. It's to really cripple the kingdom of darkness. We are at war. We was born into a war. And you can expect when you begin to veer off from the demented ways of the world and these people in it, you're supposed to expect backlash. You're supposed to expect something to happen. And lo and behold, the minute that I started speaking about witchcraft, there's been a lot of strange things going on around me immediately. I mean, immediately. And I was prepared for that. You got to be prepared for these devils. This is a war we in. And that don't mean you back up out the fight. That don't mean you be quiet. That don't mean you silence yourself. That don't mean you get afraid. It just means you keep pushing. And that means you bring your defenses up to make sure there's no entry points. Listen, a handshake can be an entry point. Somebody said cast it out. Facts. A handshake can be an entry point. Sharing a meal with a certain individual can be an entry point. You know, bringing certain items in your home can be an entry point. But you got to realize there's people always watching. These monitoring spirits are always lingering. You got to be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove out here. You truly got to be peeping what's going on. Yeah, a lot of these witches try to put me under spiritual attack last night. But you know what I'm saying? I was in the spiritual realm shadow boxing with the devil. See, when you blow the lid off of what they doing, they come at you full-fledged. I was out here battling and through the heat of the night, battling, going to war with demons. You hear me? And I know it's cliche to talk like this, but this the reality. These the wars we got to fight. These the battles we got to fight. There ain't no backing down. Real talk. And you got a lot of people around you that'll switch up, man. They'll label you as insane, crazy. You know why? Because the world has called what's good evil. And what's evil, they calling it good. This thing is in reverse, man. This thing is spinning on a broken axis at this point. So many agendas that they rolling out. I could tell you right now, a lot of the people that's in y'all circle right now, y'all better watch them with a hawk's eye. Because the minute where you begin to do what's right in your life, you could be just trying to take care of yourself. Some of y'all in situations where the moment you start to take care of yourself and start to love on yourself, man, and understand your value, them people gonna switch up on you quick. You're gonna find out who is who, what is what. They're gonna be, listen, they're gonna be giving you the side eye. The energy ain't gonna be right. You're gonna feel the shift. Man, you gotta go with your intuition, people. Get the hell away from them. Soon as you feel that energy shift, soon as you feel something ain't right, listen, if you want to survive the time you living in right now, trust must be miniature. You can't trust them. You can't trust nobody. And I'm not saying this so you can walk around here paranoid and not live your life. I'm not telling you not to be social. I'm not telling you to be isolated. There was one guy that tagged me saying his only gripe with my message is that I'm telling people to isolate. No, I'm trying to get people to veer off from the immediate circle that's detrimental in order to find a spiritual family. There's a difference. In order to accelerate in life, you must isolate. In order to grow an understanding of yourself, you must isolate. In order to bring the right people around you, you must isolate. The problem is too many people are afraid to go through their lonely road. Too many people are afraid to face themselves because they're not realizing that you're never alone when you got the Creator. You're never alone when you got the Most High. Straight up. And people don't understand that type of strength it takes to be on your dolo move a certain way and not put your trust in man. The Bible says, let every man be a liar. Let the Most High's word be the truth, and let every man be a liar, bro. Trust no one. And if you're going to trust people to do exactly what people have a pattern of doing. Yeah. If you're going to trust people to be exactly who they are. Straight up. Just because brothers and sisters don't want to be a part of this wicked generation and get involved with all of these damn mentally dead, mental midget, weirdo, zombie, monkey see, monkey do, follow the leader, weirdos out here. We got to be watched when we leave our home. We got to be put on organized mob lists. We got to be, we got to be monitored. We got to have our phone we got to have our phone tapped. We got to have our devices destroyed through tech subversion. They act, listen, and then when we talk like this, we crazy because we can see what the hell's going on. We got to get hit with agents, provocateurs. We got to endure street theater. They literally don't understand why we don't want to follow the world, because this whole society we live in has been created to make you a follower. It's been created to make you think in a box. In a moment where you stand out, basically, they got to study your brain. They got to legit spend resources on watching you. Somebody's always watching. Local law enforcement, a lot of the times involved. A lot of times it's people in your family who are dealing with the Freemasonic realm, these Eastern Stars, these 33rd degree Masons. Some of these people are watching you through the religious institutions. They're always monitoring. But listen, it's cliche to talk about this, but the chosen know what's going on, but they're going to tell us we crazy because we can see it. Like we can't see being followed on the freeway, followed by unmarked cars. Like we can't see people walking through the grocery store, basically haunting our steps. Like we can't see the jealous, wicked looks and cold stares that we get. Like we can't see they field agents being placed strategically in places that we frequent in order to give us a hard time when it's time to handle business. Like, listen, for the chosen and the righteous, they try to create an environment where we're frustrated. They try to create an environment where we can't reach a certain ceiling. Just like you have a channel like mine creating some of the best content on this platform, but they'll muzzle it. Why? Even though I'm coming with undisputed facts. A lot of the times on these shows, I'm giving you sources, I'm giving you dates, I'm giving you undisputed facts. And the reason why I don't go nowhere, the reason why they shadow ban and hide the content is because they put a ceiling on where they want the message to go. That's how it is in our lives. You know why? I'm going to tell you why, brothers and sisters. This is not supposed to be our heaven. This is their heaven. This is their heaven. We're not supposed to find heaven here on earth. This is for them. Because the Bible says the last shall finish first. So at the end, they're going to have to endure the hell. It's not meant for us to be complacent here in this life. And I'm not talking no suicidal nonsense or nothing like that, because they like to spin things. It's not meant for us to find heaven here on earth. It's meant for them. Let them enjoy this. Because the Messiah is going to come rectify all of this. Sending your damn agents and your perpetrators. Sending your damn honey traps. Like we know what it is. Sending your witches. Like clockwork. Like clockwork, they start coming. Y'all not gonna have me like King Solomon building Moloch in the middle of Jerusalem, because I put my trust in no witch. Won't happen. You won't get me like that. See, I love women, but women ain't my weakness. Let's make that clear. You can send, listen, I'm telling you, let me repeat that. I love women, but they ain't my weakness. They send these witches, and they had, listen, King Solomon, ain't what nothing wrong with how King Solomon was living. King Solomon ain't go wrong until King Solomon put his trust in these women for any spiritual guidance. Any spiritual guidance. They had him so head over heels, he was out here building golden calves in the middle of Jerusalem. That ain't happening. Yo, thank you for the $50 contribution, man. I appreciate the support. Says, shalom, brother. To God be the glory. Ever since I started living under the Most High shadow, I became fearless, warriors of God, and started hating all evil all of a sudden. I'm grateful for the messages you bring, New Breed for real, Isaiah 41:10. Thank you. DC, thank you for the 20 as well, man. Thank y'all for the support. It's highly appreciated. And that's what happens, brother. You become stoic. You become stoic in this truth. It's like they put so much on you that you have no choice but to cleave to the Most High, hide under his shadow, and then, listen, nothing even really affects you no more. And people will begin to call you cold-hearted. People will begin to call you just callous. No, I'm not putting up with no nonsense. I'm not putting up with nobody gaslighting me. I'm not falling for the love bombing. I'm not falling for the emotional games. We're not putting up with it because we understand that Satan is getting desperate in this day and age, and he likes to send people around us to try to stop progress. That's not happening. Y'all got to understand, if people around you are not personally elevating, then what makes you think that you can bring them into your life? What makes you think they're preview to your world and they're not personally making strides to be better people? What do you think that's going to do to you? You bring them in your life, they're not personally trying to do what's right. They're going to be baggage to you. They're going to drag you down. They're going to pull you through the mud. You're going to end up in a skirmish with them. It's just not happening. Like, we got too much on the line. Listen, chosen ones, you got so much of a future. Your future is too bright to allow individuals to dim that light. It's too bright. If you could just see what the Most High have for you, if you just obedient. Brothers, if you're dealing with a sister that's toxic. Ladies, if you're dealing with a man that you know is not your husband, he is not your lead, he is not the one, then you need to go cleave to the Creator, find your way. Brothers, I'm saying the same thing to you. You know, the crazy part is, it's so much wickedness out here. Here's the crazy part. Fellas, we are in a real conundrum. Because it's more righteous brothers out here than sisters. So what that means is it's going to be few and far in between to pick in the litter. So we are forced to deal with women who are chose the dark side. It's like innately a lot of these broads is wicked. They chose witchcraft. The statistics don't lie. So it's crazy that in order to continue living, populating, breeding, we got to deal with Eve. We got to deal with Eve. But the issue is you brothers cannot give your wits and your strength to Eve. That's the conundrum you in. You got to deal with Eve. Unless you're going to play for the other side. I hope you brothers ain't on that. I hope y'all ain't on that tip. Hope you ain't on no men going your own way or no, you know what I'm saying? I understand semen retention. I understand, you know, the no fap lifestyle change, but I'm hoping you brothers is straight and you following what I'm saying here, right? And if you battling with desires or whatever the case may be, I'm gonna pray the Most High deliver you from that. And I'm not even trying to be funny, but what I'm saying is Eve is wicked as hell, but we got to deal with Eve because listen, that's most women are like that. Ain't no righteous women out here. I don't get down with nobody, so ain't no damn righteous women out here. Listen, I know where I know, and I will. New breed, I'm righteous. I don't believe you. I got to see it to believe it. I'm sorry. Ain't no righteous women out here. Unless you have a man that you've worked yourself into his life and you helping that man, or you bringing forth life out here and you doing right by your children, and you know what I'm saying, you doing right by your people, you ain't righteous in my eyes. Ain't no such thing as no righteous woman. You ain't righteous until I put my DNA in you, period. That's how I look at it. You ain't righteous until my DNA is in you, period. You ain't righteous until you push my babies out. That's how I look at it. You know, righteous women out here. You ain't righteous until you prove yourself to me to be righteous. You ain't righteous until you prove that I can trust you and you ain't no witch or no agent or no perp or no manipulative broad. You ain't righteous in my eyes. I'm sorry. That's how I look at it. I hope you brothers look at it the same way. Because if you don't look at it this way, like I said before, man, you're going to be in a world of hurt, man. You're going to be in a world of pain, and I don't want to see that for you brothers. Because you're doing yourself a major disservice if you walk around looking for this majestic, angelic woman. That's dead. That is dead. That's not reality, bro. They all out here smashing. They all out here doing what they doing. I don't give a damn how holy they talk. They all doing it. They all got dudes on their line, and they all turning up on the weekend. They all partying on the low. They all doing what it is they do. It is what it is. I'm keeping it 1,000 with you. And they don't like that type of talk because, like, I exposed this evil, man. And then the few lights that you have out of the women, they stuck in groups and clusters with wicked women about to get lined up out here. Women who are actually about their business and about growth and about building something, they allowing their friends to dictate their entire life. So they can't even be no good for no man because they literally succumb to peer pressure. Their homegirls run their lives. It's a damn shame. Yep. Yeah, they stick to groups. They in flocks. It just is what it is. I'm telling y'all, man, you brothers, y'all gotta move a certain way. It just is what it is. Monitoring spirits everywhere, man. Soon as you feel that darkness around you, watching, you gotta fight. The word of God is our battle axe, man. You got to go into them scriptures, cast them spirits away. Because there's witches, wizards, warlocks, and they be plotting, bro. They don't like people who are just open and honest and transparent and real. I'm telling you, the chosen ones, we got to be the realest people out here. And I'm going to tell you this, man. Friends are going to turn into foes in this day and age. You'll have somebody sitting next to you. They'll be riding with you. And I don't know who this message is for. But some of y'all out there, somebody out there that has a huge decision to make in life. Like, I don't know if it's what school you're going to go to. I don't know if it's what direction you're going to take in life. But the same people that's sitting there with you, I can tell you right now, if you don't make the decision they want you to make, then they're going to switch up on you. Like they literally going to change. They literally are going to change. And somebody, and it's a lot of y'all probably in that circumstance where you have something that in mind for your own life. And you want to take this direction. And they want you to take another direction. The moment you take the direction you choose, they're going to turn up on you. They're going to turn away. They're going to turn they back on you. You're going to see exactly who they are. And I'm telling you, they use that as a form of manipulation to bring you right back in so they can keep you under close observation. It's some of y'all out there who has basically took off so much progress in your life. So much progress in your life has been taken away. Why? Because you're trying to be around for friends and family. You have missed out on so much opportunity. Your whole life is in shambles. Why? Because you didn't take the road you needed to take. Listen, there's parents that do this to their children. There's friends that do this to their other friends and colleagues. Like that has to be the most major disservice. That is a foe right there. Somebody who stopped you from being who you are in life, that is a foe. People who guilt trip you and shame you and make you feel, guilty for trying to pursue something because they are so selfish. They want you around for them. I'm telling you, those are the words. That's an enemy right there. They done made their own life decisions, but trying to keep you down, keep you around them. Oh, that's the worst. And one day, some of y'all gonna wake up and realize that that's what that person did to you, and they ruined your entire life. And ain't nothing you can do about it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Imagine becoming old and gray, and you didn't go to dentist school, or you didn't go to veterinarian school, or you didn't go to become a nurse, or you didn't go to trade school, or you didn't go take that trip to Paris that you needed to take because you was doing this, that, and the third. And because your family member wanted to keep you around. And you just missed all that opportunity because you're not moving with the spirit. I can tell you right now, my children, I want them to grow up and see the entire world. Ain't no way. I would look at my children strange if they didn't grow up and want to go to different countries and live their life and make moves and do what they need to do in life to find themselves. I would look at them like they crazy. Ain't no way I would want, like, how do people do that to people? Like, y'all don't understand how cruel and unusual that is, but they gotta monitor you. They can't let you go live your life and be free. They got to monitor you. The Bible says when you grow up, listen, when you become a man, you're supposed to get out of your parents' house and go live your life. Woman's supposed to cleave to a husband. Man's supposed to go out here and find his way, man. That's not what's happening in our nation. That's not what's happening with our people. There's a lot of manipulation tactics going on. There's a lot of people who are under witchcraft from their own mamas, yo, their own daddies. Wizards, they own family got them under a coven, under a strong delusion, got their whole spirits captivated. Yeah, it's real talk, man. And listen, pound the like button. Whether I have talking points that you disagree with or not, at least I'm keeping it real with you. At least respect that. At least respect the fact that you still come over here and you watch. How about do that? Do me that solid. Let's get the likes up to 1,000. Easy. At least respect the fact that you come over here and you lend me an ear, even though there's things I say you ain't gonna like. Monitoring spirits. Want to make sure you don't reach your full potential. Chosen ones, it's about growth right now, man. It's about growth. It's about developing in each and every gift that the Most High God gave us. We cannot squander our talents. We cannot squander the blessings we were given for other people, bro. That is dead. And, you'll have people they'll try to challenge your mental state, by saying things like, well, that sounds like a lonely life. You're not allowing nobody in. You got trust issues. This is the rhetoric they like to say. Meanwhile, the 2/3 of our people are out here mutilating each other, cannibalizing each other. While we under the hedge of protection of the Most High, we watch it from the outside. And they're destroying each other. I don't trust none of them. I don't even trust these people in these churches, camps, congregations. Let me tell you something. I'm not following the lead of no other man, period. Every man's supposed to follow Christ. Every man's supposed to follow Christ. He's the example. I'm not going to allow no bishop, deacon, camp leader, elder to manipulate me to follow him. You a man, just like I'm a man, not following nobody. I don't want nobody following me. I'm a content creator. I'm not somebody you follow. I'm not somebody you idolize. I don't get up here and tell you men to follow me because I have the answers. When I make these messages, I'm telling you who got the answers. I'm a sinful, wicked man just like everybody else. Of course, I'm repenting. Of course, I'm seeking to find a creator, but I ain't got all the answers. I struggle just like you. I'm unworthy just like you unworthy. Why you think we need Christ? Well, ain't none of us worthy of his grace. None of us. And if you gain from my message, it is what it is. But I'm not out here trying to be nobody's savior and leader. What the hell you take me as? Lord knows I go through my battles and struggles. Ain't nobody coming here trying to be your pastor. I'm telling you men to follow Christ. Real talk, man. Yeah, I'm just a messenger the whole time. Like, what is we saying? I'm just a messenger. I don't need you. Listen, you brothers, unless you got some business with me, don't reach out to me in my inbox. I don't want, listen, stop reaching out. Too many men reaching out to me. I don't like that. I don't even want to be around guys like that. Like, too many of you brothers is reaching out. Like, stop that. Follow Christ. That's my answer. And if there's a question you got, listen, through a video, it should have been answered. I promise you, if you study the archives, if you go through the videos, I promise that question will be answered. I don't want y'all in my inbox. And ladies, if you got a husband, don't come in my inbox. Let me repeat that. Women, if you have a husband, do not inbox me nothing. You have a man. Don't inbox me nothing. And I don't want to do business with none of you women on here. So it is what it is. I don't want to do no business with none of y'all. If I ain't already doing business with you, then it is what it is. Hey, I'm just keeping it 1,000. Yeah, brothers do be acting like the feds, man. Like, what? Like, I just be feeling like, man, I just got to keep it 100 with y'all, man. Thanks for the $5 contribution. Says, appreciate the work. I'm currently dealing with my mom being used by those evil spirits. I'm keeping my head up and giving it to God. All praises. Thanks for the $5 contribution. Says, God bless you, brother. Keep doing your thing. Don't let nobody stop you. Nobody support you. I do. Man, thank you. I appreciate it. Looked like the screen went blurry on me, but there's a lot of things that we got to go up against, man, as chosen ones. Sometimes we even sit back and ask ourselves, why did the Most High choose us to do what it is we doing? I know I've asked myself that quite often, and then he reminds me. He reminds me that There's some like-minded people out there. Yeah, I see the video and it got foggy. Hold on. Yeah. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Yeah, man. Somebody say I'm battling every day, but I ain't folding for nothing. Same here, man. Cause I swear, man, these perps, these infiltrators, these witches, these honey traps they be sending at me, bro. It makes me angry sometimes, bro. And I know I'm venting a little bit. I don't too much vent on my videos, but it's frustrating the fact that it's so hard to find good people to build with. You know what I'm saying? It's frustrating at times, bro. It really is. I'm out here in Atlanta, and it's a damn cesspool out here. It's turning into Hollywood out this joint, bro. I don't like the energy out here. Like, I'm even considering moving because I'm not really feeling the energy. I'm not feeling the energy out here, bro. Real talk. Too much weirdos out here. It's too many like half dead, vain people. I don't see no life from people. You know, when it begins to affect you when you just feel like you walking through the valley of the shadow of death, bro. You walking, you looking at people, there's no life there, bro. It's like no life in the people's eyes. But then moving ain't gonna do nothing because I know y'all experiencing the same thing. These damn zombies, witches, 2/3 ignorant Negroes, perpetrators, vain people. They pretty much everywhere. They're everywhere. It's all over the states, man. I don't know what's wrong with our people, bro. I don't see no life in them, bro. No consciousness. It's like they believe everything they hear. They don't challenge none of the narratives the media bring. It's like, it's getting spooky out here, bro. Real talk. That's why I stay to myself, bro. Yeah, I stay to myself for a reason. I don't trust these broads. I don't trust these dudes out here unless we got business, unless we bringing something together, building something. I don't want no friends. I don't want no friends with nobody. I'm not trying to be nobody's friend, bro. Unless we have common grounds and we in the same field of work and we doing what we doing as men and we building something, how the hell I look like being friends with a man who ain't building nothing, bro? It's not happening. It's like, if we don't have nothing to do, I'm not listen, I don't understand you. I don't understand it. We ain't 15, 16 years old. I'm not hanging with no grown ass men. And we not doing nothing. We not bringing nothing. We not bringing no fruits to the table. We not bringing nothing. We not building the kingdom. We not advancing. We're not doing nothing. Like, get out of here. I'm not trying to have fun with nobody. Be that as it may be. Now, don't get it twisted. When I see brothers in the streets because they know my content and, I dap brothers up, like, that's cool, man. That's good energy. All I get is good energy from people. But I'm not trying to be friends with you dudes. I'm not trying to be friends with y'all. Find Christ. The reason I do this is because this is my job. The Most High the Most High pretty much forced me into this line of work to teach you brothers and sisters. I'm not trying to be buddies with y'all. Matter of fact, the stronger that people try to push their way in your life, that's when you really got to watch out. That's where you really got to watch out. Just like, listen, on the movie Paid in Full. Y'all see how Rico kept pushing up on Money Mitch. Y'all see how Rico kept pushing up on Money Mitch, how he worked his way in Money Mitch's life? I mean, he was whacking people for Mitch. He just made himself his friend. Like, he pushed himself in his life, bro. It was like, yo, anybody say anything to my mans and them. Like, he just forced his way in his life, bro. And he was the one who ended up snaking him and taking him out at the end. Well, he ain't take him out. He survived. But he ended up snaking him at the end. He ended up snaking him at the end. That's how it go. Yeah, I'll be on my solo. Yeah, y'all, and I'm telling you, chosen ones, y'all be careful of thirsty ass people, bro. Like, what you want to be around me for? Like, get away from me. Like, what the hell do you want to be around me for? Like some of y'all ladies at your job, like y'all don't want to be around them women for real. Y'all tired of the little cattiness. You tired of them chopping it up on break. You tired of them cackling and he-heeing like a bunch of damn hyenas. You really just want to do your job. But you feel obligated to be in the crowd, be in the clique. You really just want to eat your damn lunch by yourself. You really just want to go to your car, eat your lunch, take a nap, and go back to work. And just listen, finish your day, go home, and repeat. Oh, nobody want to be around these. Listen, y'all don't want to be around them people. Y'all just not keeping it real with yourself. Y'all don't even realize how annoyed you are. You don't even realize how much energy they taking from you. That's what it is. And they gonna call us mean and all kind of stuff. No, we don't like you 2/3. We don't like y'all. Y'all don't have no intelligence. We don't want to be around y'all. Y'all energy is off. We don't like y'all. Y'all know damn well y'all don't want to be around them. Y'all know I'm telling y'all the truth. Y'all know that y'all be annoyed by them. When they come to work loud talking, you be annoyed. Y'all be ready to leave. And you know damn well they be monitoring everything you do. All you doing is working. Because they so insecure in their lives, they got to watch you the entire time. Like, go gossip and bicker and fight with them. Listen, what happened to the times where, excuse me, y'all, what happened to the times where when the individual didn't bother nobody, everybody left that person alone? Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to yo, he don't even bother nobody. Yo, leave cuz alone. Slim just be chilling. He just be in here with his head down, trying to do his job, and get in and get out. Oh, shorty, she don't really be bothering nobody. Go ahead, leave her alone. Let her do her job and go home. She ain't really in it with us. She ain't in all of that. Whatever happened to that? Why you 2/3 so desperate? Like, leave us alone, bro. Don't you think, as God-fearing people, don't you think we've been through enough, damn it? Don't you think we seen something in our lives that was so deep? Don't you think we seen something that made us not want to talk to y'all? Have you ever came to that conclusion? That we done seen something in our lives that made us say, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to fall back. Leave the righteous alone. Leave the chosen ones alone. Stop monitoring us. Listen, this is the type of battles we got to deal with. We don't, like, we introverted. We don't want to deal with y'all. It gets on our nerves. It drains our energy. We don't want to hear why you so quiet. You know, that's like the #1 thing an introvert don't want to hear. Hey, excuse me, why you so quiet? Because I'm in my peace. Leave me alone. Why am I so quiet? Because I don't want to be around you. Leave me alone. I'm working. You mean to tell me I can't have a moment of silence? Let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. If your significant other that you with, y'all can't share a moment of silence, then ain't the one for you. If you with a woman and you cannot share a moment of silence with that woman, she ain't the woman for you. If something always got to be going on, they ain't the right one. I'm telling you. Same thing, ladies. If that brother can't just do his thing around the house and y'all be quiet for a second, then and y'all just know everything is cool, even though it's no hot air being blown, that ain't the right one. Y'all ain't gonna work. Y'all ain't gonna last long. Somebody trying to control something and somebody's insecure. Somebody's trying to manipulate something in that situation. Just is what it is. You know, you got some women out here, if you quiet around them, like you doing your thing, you in the house doing your thing, like she'll start something with you. Just because you quiet. Crazy stuff, man. But anyway, man, I'm over here just ranting. It turned into one of those, videos, man. I just be speaking my mind, man. And we got 1,300 people in the room, but we only got 800 and something likes, man. What's up with the rest of you 300-400 people? What y'all doing? What's up with y'all? What are y'all doing here? What are y'all doing here? How long you been on this channel? What brings you here? Yep, Proverbs 17:27. He that have knowledge spareth his words, and a man of understanding is of excellent spirit. Absolutely. Somebody said it's actually needed. Right. Yeah, you got to have a moment of silence. Somebody said, Bree, do another live. If y'all get the, oh, y'all doing good with the lives now. If y'all get the lives to about 1,100, I'll go live later on. I got to make a couple moves before sundown. And then I'll come back and do a Friday night live because there's a lot going on. But y'all got to get the likes at a certain place. Because I don't like to oversaturate on my channel if y'all not going to be watching it. If y'all ain't going to be liking it, let the algorithm spread. I would like to come back and talk with y'all later. That's why I get on this channel, because this is the closest thing for me to having like-minded people. I have a few like-minded people in my circle, but it's like this right here, I get to stand before a lot of people who see the world like I see it. That's what I like about this platform. This is one of those platforms where we can really get our aggression off, get our thoughts off. Because I get frustrated, bro. I get frustrated with people. That there's some good people out there in Atlanta that got some good energy too. Don't get it twisted. There's certain places I frequent. Shout out to my brother over there at the Grown Folks. Shout out to the people of the Grown Folks, man. I go holler at y'all. You know, couple spots that I know is some good energy, is some good people, some vibrant people. But for the most part, like, leave me the hell alone. If you see me walking and I'm just doing me, like, leave me alone. Like, for real, leave me alone. You know, the chosen ones, we just be minding our business, man. We be minding our business. Somebody said, better to dwell in a rooftop than in a house with a brawling woman. Yep. Real talk. That's why that's honestly, brothers, man, we got to do a topic. I got to do a topic just for you brothers. And I got to title it so you know I'm just talking to you brothers. And we got to talk about these women, bro. we got to talk about them, like, and I don't want to do it in a stream where I didn't specify that it was for brothers, because then you're going to have ladies coming in, they able to speak their mind. I'm not mad at that, but I don't want a stream where, you know, ladies purposely offend them, you know, make themselves offended. Like, we gotta have one of those men motivational talks, because it's certain ways that we just gotta move, man. Somebody said this the most, thanks for the 30, Stephen Patterson says, yo, this the most powerful message I've heard. Wow, man, that's a compliment right there, brother. That's a compliment right there. All praises to the Most High, man. I appreciate the support. Yeah, somebody said, Kendall says, my first time ever catching a live. That's what's up. I'm glad you're here, man. Man, we did good on the likes If y'all want me to stream live later, I think I can work that out for y'all. Somebody said I'm gonna have to rewatch this. Yeah, man, it is what it is. You might get a few laughs. You may get offended. You just never know what you're gonna get over here, but you're gonna learn something, and your mind's gonna be moving. But understand, ladies and gentlemen, they live. Everybody among you, they ain't people. Some of these people, some of these individuals that's walk home in the streets is straight up demons. They watching. They trying to push up on you. Listen, till the day Christ gather his elected, it's going to be hard to find peace out here, but cleave to the Creator, cleave to the Most High, and he'll give you the peace that's needed, right? Cleave to Christ. And I know I ran it in this stream, but this is just how I was feeling today. Honestly, I woke up today and, you know, I was in a bad mood today. You know what I'm saying? I woke up a little bit angry. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today, bro. I woke up a little bit angry today, bro. I don't know. I mean, I'm human. I ain't the same every day. I mean, I just woke up a little bit on the wrong side. But after talking to y'all, I ain't gonna lie, yo, my spirits is lifted up. My spirits is lifted up. But all praises to the Most High. More content coming. Hopefully I see y'all later on this evening. Y'all be blessed out here. With that being said, shalom and peace.